Welcome back to the Source for Success. Susie and I are continuing to talk all things beautifully spiritual and deep and wonderful and silly. And right now we are talking about something that is deeply profound to me for over 25 years, actually. I ran into this quote in Native American Proverbs in a little book that is like those little, I don't know what press it is anymore off the top of my head. And they do, the teachings of the Buddha and the Dhammapada and the Tao Te Ching, and they're just in these little tiny handheld books the size of my palm. And this one was Native American Proverbs. And I don't believe it attributed this saying to a specific tribe. It just said a Native American proverb, basically. And it has stuck with me for years. It is, I no longer want to discuss the size and shapes of the walls you close yourself in. And it just stuck with me. I just loved it. And this week, specifically, I kept hearing that saying come back up again and again to me. And this time I'd wake up with it even. I'd wake up and it'd be on my pillow and I would hear it. But it was now as if I was saying it to myself in this really beautiful way, which was, I no longer want to discuss the size and shapes of the walls I close myself in. I no
Mm,
longer want to put limitations on God. I
mm.
no longer want to live in my old story. I no longer want to buy into what the ego is telling me is the truth of me, which isn't the truth of me. And I just was sharing this with Susie, and I love it, and I've shared it with other people, and they love it, so I'm sharing it with you today. And then Susie's got one. What's your quote, Susie?
Yeah. I can't remember the exact quote. It was something I was listening to, but it was something along the lines of, it is the beliefs that we think that become the prison we lock ourselves inside. How powerful is that? And I sat with that and I thought, oh, isn't that the truth? We live in a world created by our own consciousness, and most of us think so small and so confining that we limit ourselves and we don't even know we're doing it. So let's get rid of those walls. Let's break down those prison bars and let's live our big life from the
Absolutely.
heart.
And apply it to other in a sense of that you don't have to buy into anybody else's stories anymore. It's not about blame. It's not about putting them in their place or shaming anybody. It's simply in yourself, you know that you're not interested in those ego stories anymore. So that's something. And then to apply it to ourselves and the sense of like, you know what, I'm not interested in my ego story anymore. And I'm not interested in really spreading that around to anybody. I don't need that story to be my identifier anymore, to be my image, to be my brand, to be anything. Instead, I am ready to be in presence, and I'm ready to take the limitations off me, off my divine self, off God, and live in a big universe where anything is possible and anything can show up at any time in a beautiful, unknown, and expanded way because I'm here for it. And I'm ready to breathe and love into that space from my heart space. What would that be like? And what am I willing to say yes to from
Oh,
this new expanded space?
I love that. I love that. That's like living in the expectancy of Christmas morning, as a child. Like you're sitting there, like you've woken up and you've run downstairs and you're sitting there in front of the tree. And yeah, where do you start? Like
Anything's possible.
everything is possible. Absolutely everything. So thank you, Malissia. Awesome speaking with you as always. Love to all of our beautiful people joining us here. Please like and subscribe, and may your day be as full of expectancy as ours can be.
And may you feel as beautiful and aligned and blessed as the God source that you are. Thank you, beautiful beings, for being you.
Yeah, thank you.